What's up, gang? It's Jay, baby.
Guys, it's me also over here.
Um, you guys are probably all jumping at the bits. Hey, what did these guys watch? What are these guys going to talk about on the pod today? And you know what?
I think it's chomping at the bit.
What did I say?
Jumping at the bits.
Yeah, chomping at the bits. I'm sorry, y'all.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
go ahead.
I'm gonna kind of introduce what we did last night, what we watched, what we want to talk about, and yeah. Or G baby, take it away.
I've been off my meds for about 3 weeks because of um the healthcare system and getting insurance and all that stuff. And I've also been in a crisis for the past about year of my life where I feel like maybe I'm a burden on everyone around me because I don't have a job currently. I had to leave my last job because it was a bit strenuous and it made me feel like I wanted to die all the time. So now I'm trying to take it cool and live life through my lens and do things that I want, but I have a problem with feeling selfish all the time. So when I come over to people like J Baby's house and I sit around and I enjoy their company and I eat their food, I feel guilty because I don't feel like I'm contributing anything. I feel like maybe I'm not worth the $5 footlong that I was given.
Mm. What did we watch?
Yeah, we watched we tried to watch Beau is Afraid, but then you were being a little bitch.
So yeah,
You changed you listen, that's what set me off first.
yeah. This is the first
Last night I had a
where
little
our night started going awry.
last night I had a little bit of a episode. And I'm gonna blame Jacob mostly for this.
Uh-huh.
Because we tried to watch Beau is Afraid, a motion picture that I like. It puts me at ease. And I look over and I'm trying to have a beautiful night with one of my best friends in the entire world.
Mhm.
And first of all, I'm already feeling insecure in my place in the world. And I look over and I'm showing one of my favorite films to one of my favorite people. And J Baby over here, full just uninterested body language, absolutely turned his whole body away from me, made me feel like I was the enemy and I was like I had somehow made an affront on his personal life. Like I felt like maybe wow, I chose the worst movie he's ever seen. And all of this in mind, I watched some shit movies for him. I watched some
Like
shit
what? Domino's, one of the best.
Domino and
Phantasm, you know, like
Phantasm.
Phantasm's one of the best.
Phantasm's not one of the best. That movie's for children who eat poop.
No, it's not. See, okay, so here's already, this is what we're getting into. Didn't like those movies that I wanted to watch with him. I still had a great time. We put on
I had a
Was
great time
Afraid.
too.
Yeah, we
Yeah, I
both
did.
did.
I was active. I was doing active conversation and I was active listening when we were watching our motion pictures
Yeah,
with those motion pictures.
yeah.
But I put on Beau is Afraid.
I
And
was
what do you do?
absorbing it.
You
I was
weren't
absorbing
absorbing it.
it.
I tried to ask you questions. I tried to be engaged. And you go,
Well, because I'm
uh-huh.
trying to watch the movie.
You go, uh-huh.
I'm watching a movie response.
I don't think it was because you're watching the movie. I think it was because you were just not interested at all in what was happening around you.
I was.
So
I
I
was
got
into the
it's
movie.
so I got insecure.
I was into the movie I did hate the movie. I did hate it.
And
I
I could
really
tell
didn't
that
like
because
it.
you know what I am? I'm an empath, is what they say.
Oh.
Yeah. Speaking of those fancy terms, we started talking about the moon cycle because you
Because
heard someone in your class say something and you took it as
yeah, okay,
fact.
I'm sorry I was with a bunch of collegiates and we were coming up with hypothesize together and we came up with women are on a lunar cycle the period, 28 days, about every 28 days they start to bleed. They shed an egg.
Yeah, okay.
Isn't that what they do?
It's their uterine. Yeah.
They shed an egg.
Not. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. It's their wall too, but yeah, go ahead.
Men are on a solar cycle.
What does that mean?
Every 24 hours, our cycle starts and restarts.
And then what did I do?
You didn't believe me.
And then how did I go about it?
You went about it with atheist brain.
And how did I Googled it and it turned out it's not real.
No, they said it might be true.
No, they said that's interesting.
So just thinks it's just by, just coincidence that our moon travels around the Earth every 28 days, and so do women also bleed every 28 days. That's just a coincidence.
Well, I don't think women are like the high tides.
Do you think it's different in space? If it was on another planet and they had like a period and it wasn't every
You know
28
what?
days.
It might be by the moon. It could be.
Thank you.
I could be wrong. But the testicle thing with the sun, I don't believe that at all.
Testosterone is on a 24-hour cycle
How do you know that?
because we talked about it in my class.
Who talked about it? A person who was in your classroom? You think because you walk into a classroom you're qualified to talk about this kind of stuff?
Well, you're qualified to talk about whatever you want, wherever you want, is what I think.
And why did you take it as fact?
Because it made sense. 24 hours solar cycle. That's what a solar cycle is. 24 hours. Every 30 days? That's a lunar cycle.
Whatever. You said 28.
28, 30.
And this all started because we were watching Ginger Snaps.
Yeah, we moved to Ginger Snaps because we couldn't handle my hate from a few feet over from the
No, I
couch.
couldn't. It was radiating.
I did have bad energy. I will say that.
You
I
did.
did. You talked about a lean I did last night. You were
Yeah.
like, yeah, you leaned further away.
Yeah.
I do remember doing that.
That was uncomfortable.
I was thinking into the movie. It was like
You're like, I can't. I guess I'm gonna have to settle into this 3
it's
hours.
3 hours long.
Yeah, I could tell that that's what your head was at, and I was like, okay, let's not watch this.
I was like, how is this gonna last 2.5 more hours? We probably got 30 minutes into it.
I don't even think we got that far because we kept checking the clock and it was 9 o'clock for 7 hours.
Yeah, we did.
It was
Yeah.
9 o'clock for 7 hours
Yeah,
last night.
that's true. Usually time flies with my buddy G Baby, but it was going by extra slow last
Go
night.
by extra slow, and then I started doing a bit where I pretended you were a cult leader, and you leaned into it a little bit too well.
Well, I have experience.
That's the thing.
I had a group in high school that Jacob is looking for
I thought it
friends
was college.
with. College. My first year of college. Jacob is looking for friends. I just go up, talk to people. Hey, you want to join this group? Jacob's looking for friends. I'm Jacob. And then they join or they wouldn't join. I'd add a clipboard and they put their name and number and I add them to a group me,
Which is
which became
no. What is a group me? There's people don't know this.
people know what group me is.
No one
You don't.
knows.
You're the only person who doesn't. GroupMe is an app where it's just like a big group text basically, and you just add people's numbers, and it's just an app where you have a big group text, like as many people as you want.
I may be a country bumpkin.
You are a little bit in between two cities.
Yeah, but I know that no one knows what this is, except for
Go,
incels and like.
go and ask your friends this week. Go and ask people, hey, have you heard of GroupMe? Yes, they have.
Okay.
Most people have.
To my knowledge, this could have because honestly, you've colored yourself as an ex, um, a January 6er.
I was never that deep into it.
And then you tell me about this thing where you inadvertently created a sim society that you watched over and were benevolent. And
I was a shogun.
you were their shogun. You didn't even, after a while, you didn't even like talk to them.
I didn't talk to the masses. That's correct.
People got married in this friend group.
Yeah.
People met and got married.
Yeah.
This is a thing that I don't know. It needs to be on a
Some
resume.
relationships started and ended.
Wow.
It's like a little blip.
How often do you hang out with these people?
Um, Not very often. There's some of them I still might talk to, or if I see them, I'd be like, "What's up?"
And they're like, wow, you changed our lives.
I didn't change everything, but most of them were not really in the group.
I don't know. It's just such an interesting thing. And then you started showing me
My yearbook.
your yearbook to get me to empathize with you as a person, as like
I
a
was trying to show you where I came from. You
you
were
were trying.
enjoying. You liked learning about
I did enjoy it, but then
Urza.
every few seconds I remembered that you were trying to ingratiate me into a cult. You know what I mean?
What's so wrong with my cult that you wouldn't want to join it?
I am not a follower.
You can be a co-leader.
Well, that's what I would want.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be a follower. And you trying to put me on follower level last night.
You were putting yourself there. That's some type of energy, like frequencies that you need to take care of. Cause I was just talking to you how I talk to everyone, and you were on follower frequency.
I was. And then the bit was amazing. It was a great bit.
Thank you.
It still is. We're doing it right now. But later on in the night, I just started feeling bad.
Well, afterwards, I gave you some. I was showing you some of my Buddhist books
Yeah.
and the Corpus Hermeticum. We didn't really get to get into that, but folks back at home who are tapped in, they know they're locked in. The keys of knowledge, right there.
It's the keys to knowledge.
The keys to the spiritual self
Yeah.
knowledge, right there in that book. I also have a book, Teachings of Buddha.
And I opened straight to a page that was very similar to my worldview, which was a bit matrixy for me. And that may have sent me spiraling.
Hasn't tasted the love and fear of God.
No, I have. I grew up with the fear. And that you kind of triggered it last night.
I tapped into it a little
You
bit.
tapped into it because I grew up in a church.
Mm.
And those places are scary. Because
Mm.
when you don't have a father, and you're
Mm.
going to church on Father's Day, and the preacher's saying stuff like, and these bastard babies will go to hell. And I'm 7 years old in adult church with my family because they don't want me to go to the baby church. I'm sitting there thinking, I don't have a dad. I'm going to hell. And my family's not paying attention to what this motherfucker says. It's all
That's
performative to them.
Yeah. Most people don't pay attention.
They
You
don't
pay
pay
attention,
attention.
it's scary.
I locked into this guy, and he's saying bad things. And I, for the rest of my life, felt like a little bastard boy
Well,
because of him. And any church experience I've had since has been god awful because I've been forced into it.
mm, there's probably something in this book that
There's probably something in the book that talks about that,
talks
though.
about it. Yeah,
Yeah.
could help you.
Yeah, I think perhaps. I don't know. I don't have any spiritual sides to me. I don't believe in that stuff. I believe in uh, maybe a science fiction kind of vibe.
That's what Scientology is.
No, Scientology, like,
You can get into that.
No, I want to come up with my own theories, and they're my own.
Okay.
You know how people worship their own way? My theories are my own theories.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't believe in ghosts. I believe that something's going on. Maybe it's some sort of temporal loop. I don't even know what that means.
It's a what?
A temporal loop. I don't know what that means.
Temporal loop.
Yeah, it sounds like a sushi roll.
Yeah.
I don't think it is.
Mm-mm.
I got shit really bad.
You can go take care of that.
I could.
You want to take a break? You want me to talk to them?
What are you going to talk to?
Might read some scripture.
No, okay, we can take a break. Might read some scripture. Yeah, we're back. I took a shit.
How was it?
It was okay. I'm not even gonna complain about your toilet seat. Cause you know what? I don't have the right.
You problem solved. You can complain.
No, I don't have the right.
You have the right.
I don't know if I do.
You shouldn't, but you could.
I worked around it.
It's good. You can do like a coy, like little, like, oh, haha, that toilet seat sure does like to bite, haha.
Oh, I could be cute about it.
You could be cute about it.
I don't know if I have that in me. Do you think I have the cute about it gene?
You do it sometimes.
I can be
You
cute
can be
about
cute
it.
about it.
I don't know.
I've seen you be cute about it. We haven't even talked about what we watched last night.
Well, we did. We talked about ginger snaps and how.
No, what we actually like
Oh,
what we watched.
well, I had a mental breakdown for about 45 minutes probably.
Mm-hmm.
And then I remembered my favorite show, my comfort show, American Dad.
American Dad.
Something about that effeminate alien just gets me going.
You think he's really funny?
He's really funny.
He's a funny guy.
We were laughing pretty hard.
We were giggling.
It wasn't like, ha ha ha.
We were watching a good season.
Yeah, it was a really good season. It was the season when I was in 8th grade.
Oh.
Yeah. I remember that season because it was on Adult Swim every
Hey,
night.
baby heads, do your research to see if you guys can find that one.
What heads?
Baby heads, our fans.
They're baby heads?
Baby heads.
That's why are we calling them that?
G baby, J baby.
Baby heads?
Baby
Hey,
heads.
baby heads.
Do a little bit of research when you get home and see if you guys can
If you can pinpoint what season.
dig that one up.
What season do you think that is that I was in middle school? You could age me. Carbon date me.
Let's see if they can do it.
But we need to give them a hint.
I can't really describe what we watch. I don't really remember. Like,
Oh, that's because you fell asleep.
yeah, I was super
And you were
sleepy.
asleep on the couch for about 4 or 5 hours.
Really?
Yeah. And your phone kept going off and I was concerned.
Oh,
And I tried to wake up and I was like, hey, Jacob, you're getting texts. And you're like, no.
yeah, I was sleepy.
Yeah. It's pretty good. Honestly, one of our best nights.
Yeah, it ended well.
It did end well. We had a very important heart to heart.
We did.
We love each other.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like less of a burden.
Let's go.
Still feel like a burden.
I feel like a little bit less of a sociopathic cult leader
And why is that? Why do you feel like less of one?
because you still want to be. You didn't want to go home. You didn't go home last night.
True.
If you went home, I would have felt bad. I'm like, damn.
Would you have started thinking about your actions?
I already was thinking about him, but I would have.
It's not like you did anything.
Yeah, I didn't think I did anything
No. It was just a
besides
good.
be really cool.
It was a good. It was very interesting that you could pull from your life to go along with a bit that I was doing about you being a cult leader.
Yeah.
And then you leaned, I think inadvertently at some points into it. Because you pulled out your yearbook and I took it as you trying to get empathy from me. So I would join your cult. You'd be like, you were just showing me where you came from, getting me to.
You're a frog in the water before the water got hot.
Yeah, okay.
I'll just put you in some lukewarm water.
Yeah, and I started jumping.
Yeah.
And then I was a frog out of the water for a little bit.
Uh-huh. I got you back in.
You got me back in. It was a good bit. It was scary.
You just don't like cult leaders for some reason.
I just think that maybe I don't want to be on a watch list in this time and place.
Do you think I'm on a list?
I don't think you're on a list.
One time,
You thought you were on a list?
I was walking in the park late at night with my buddies. We were playing Pokemon Go. This is back in Missouri. And there was a cop out there, and like it was just us and the cop, like late at night in the park, and we went to go talk to him. And he knew who I was just off the security cameras at my school. He's like, "Yeah, you're Jacob." I was like, "How do you know who I am?"
What?
But I was on their radar.
Why?
I don't know.
Yeah, you.
I had a hair recognizable haircut.
You did have a huge afro.
Yeah, so that might have been it.
Did you do that on purpose or did you?
My hair just grew like that, and I kind of liked it.
You're like, this is okay.
This is cool.
Yeah.
Fit my personality at the time.
I didn't know that all of you was a put on.
Hmm?
A lot of you was a put on.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
A put on?
Yeah.
Is that like a phrase?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It's insincere.
You're saying a lot of me is insincere?
You did I thought maybe just the afro was the choice you genuinely made.
And what was a put on about that?
I feel like you were just doing it as a bit.
No.
Okay.
I'm kind of like Lil B about it. Like it's like half serious, half.
That's how I am.
Yeah, so what's your deal?
I don't know.
You're just like acting surprised.
I just
We like to
thought
fuck
you.
around.
I know it's true.
And you're surprised I like to fuck around.
No, it's true. It's true. I wasn't surprised. I was enraptured.
You're falling for my ways.
You know, I was like, wow, it's impressive. But then I was like, this guy has some bench warrants.
Has some what?
Bench warrants?
What does that mean?
I mean, they got warrants waiting for you at the courthouse.
You
But they're
think
not gonna
so?
come and get you. But if you end up,
In trouble?
yeah, they're gonna go.
They're
Okay.
like, all right, this guy.
Yeah, they know where you're at, but they're like, if he gets pulled over or something, maybe.
It's not worth the trouble.
No.
I'm like right on the line.
Yeah, I think so.
Can you look up if you have bench warrants?
I think.
Have to look that up.
Well, I mean, you did kill a family. Just kidding.
Did not.
You just got in a car crash.
I got in a car accident.
You got in an accident, and that's all there is.
That's all. That's that.
No one died.
No one died.
Maybe some great bodily harm did occur,
That did occur.
and maybe it was to you
Possibly.
because you
It
did.
did. I did
You
have
did.
bodily harm.
Yeah, you hurt yourself,
Uh-huh.
and I think you. I think maybe that was you. Oh yeah, that was a cry for help
You think so?
because that was around the time you had a big breakup
Yeah, I did.
and you were acting out of sorts.
I was acting up.
Yeah, and I was like, "Where's my Jacob going?"
He came back.
He did, but
Back.
in a new way.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I was very concerned.
So yeah, we watched American Dad.
Yeah, we watched American Dad, and that Roger sure is comforting in a time of need.
He's a character.
He's a silly little chap.
Stan's pretty funny.
He stands funny.
Stan's kid, Steve.
Yes, Steve Anita Smith.
Steve, is that his name?
It's his middle name, Anita.
Very funny.
That is pretty funny.
Haley, she's funny.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's like the Meg.
Meg, yeah. Francine, classic.
Smoke show.
Whoa, I don't know about that.
No, not
She's
for
a
you.
cartoon,
Yeah,
dude.
she's a cartoon.
That's weird.
That is weird. I don't know why you said that.
Anyway,
It was a transformative night on many fronts.
it's a metamorphosis. That's what happened. We went through a metamorphosis together.
Yeah, Kafka.
Usually we do that on our own.
We do.
We shed our ugly skin and become beautiful, but
That's usually the point, you know.
we shed
And then we bring it to each other. We're like, hey, you know how I grew this week?
yeah.
But then we grew as a unit this time.
We did grow as a unit this time together.
And
we shed all over each other.
yeah, we shedded all over each other. There was skin everywhere.
You wore my shed skin for a while. I wore your shed skin. I felt like you.
And I felt like you, and it was really hard for me to like stand up because it was so heavy.
The weight I carry.
Yeah, the constant like on your shoulders. I'm not saying you gotta be your big back bitch. I'm not saying that.
What are you saying?
I'm saying you got a lot of like a Cowboy Bebop amount of weight to carry. You know? Yeah. And it's not because you're heavy set.
Well, you've been making a lot of fat jokes lately.
Buddy, you're getting a little chunky.
It's happy weight.
It is happy weight. You look good in it.
I'm bulking.
What? You're taking on mass?
I'm bulking right now, dude. You know about that.
Yeah, okay. You still go to the gym? So last time you went to the gym,
Sometimes.
you have a membership?
Yeah.
And what'd you do this week? You went to
I came back from a trip.
And what'd you do the other week? You came back from a trip.
Yes.
You're living opulently.
Yeah, I know. I don't want to. Living opulently. You're living bohemianly.
I am living as if both to be
So how are you gonna go to an opulent one with your boho self?
Well, listen,
I give you some of my olive branch when I can.
and I do as well for you.
We extend each other. We give each other grapes.
I gave you a TV.
I give you some tea. How's the tea?
It's really good.
TV's cool too.
Yeah, you never plugged it in.
I don't have a thing for it yet. I can't afford to get a thing for it.
What is a thing?
The Fire Stick. What? You know I need a Fire Stick.
Okay, fine. And you're saying this right before your birthday to me.
No, don't get me anything. For
No,
my birthday.
don't get a Fire Stick for my birthday.
Don't do that.
You really want me to.
I'm not good at birthdays. I don't want you to get. I'd rather Christmas time.
Why are you not good at birthdays?
I'm not good at. I forget and I feel bad.
Oh, you forget birthday days.
Yeah.
I don't care.
When's
Because
your
I'll let you
birthday?
know. Well, I can't say it on here.
Well, I have another buddy who he remembered my birthday and got me some hoodies, and I forgot his birthday for the past like 8 years.
That's pretty tore up.
That's pretty bad of me, right? I just know his birthday's in October. I feel like your birthday's in October, and I'm not gonna remember it.
It's not.
When is it? Oh no, it's in April.
No, I'll tell you off the pod.
It's in April.
Okay, sure. You've been to one.
I've been to your birthday.
You've been to two of my birthdays.
I've been to two. They're usually around April time.
Yep.
April Fool's Day.
We usually either play games or watch a movie.
That's what we do.
I have really nice, wholesome birthdays.
We do. Yeah, like Chuck E. Cheese birthdays.
And those are fun.
They're fun.
I'd rather do that.
You want to go to a scary club with me on my birthday?
I think that would probably not be fun for me.
That's not. You're like a pony. You're my little pony boy.
Yeah.
You're my golden child pony boy.
Well, I just like to hang out.
You do.
I
Dude.
prefer
You just like to be a good time.
I prefer sincere connection.
That's what you like.
Over.
You're a pony boy. You're a golden child pony boy.
What can I say?
You're a sweetheart.
I think it's not worth hanging out if you're not going to have a conversation that means the world. How am I going to have a conversation with you over the thud of the booming bass of the club?
We could have a conversation with our bodies.
Yeah. Like the
dance. We
blinds?
could like dance.
Oh, like dancing.
Like in front of each other.
Yeah.
For each other.
That's true. That
Maybe
is
Cupid shuffle.
That is a form of communication, dancing.
It is.
It's a back and forth of sorts. We've gone to. Hey, I've been some
We
places.
were dancing together.
Yeah, I did that.
You had fun.
Okay.
We can do it again.
Then that weird little kid, that guy,
Which one?
that one that wanted to race.
Oh yeah.
he
He fell.
he fell and he skipped on the concrete
And
about 15 feet.
he's okay. He's like bleeding from his shins.
Yeah, he was bleeding pretty bad, but he didn't realize it until we got back to the house.
Girls don't like it when you fall.
And he was after one of them.
Yeah. Girls don't like it when you trip and fall and skid across the sidewalk, and then when you try to riz all over them, it doesn't really work.
Yeah, when you're like, I guess we're gonna have to share the couch.
Yeah.
To a girl who.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's like rizzing her up all night, and I was like very uncomfortable, so I kept putting myself in between them.
I'm sure they appreciated that too.
I'm sure maybe she did. I don't know, but they're like, no, he's cool, and I was like, he's not cool. He's being creepy. He kept making comments about, we're just gonna have to share the couch tonight.
And he was gay too.
And he was gay?
He like seemed gay. He was like one of those straight guys who act gay.
To get some play.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I bet it's worked. I bet it's worked for him. But yeah, and then I made up a rumor that all night he tried to tickle my toes. I was trying to go to bed.
I think I remember hearing
Yeah,
that in the
people
morning.
believed it. People believed it.
Just telling of the character in this guy.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't trust him with my toes.
And they thought he would have tickled your toes. That
They
that was
agreed.
within the realm of possibility.
They're
for
like,
him.
no way, no way. And I'm like, you believed it, so maybe you think somewhere deep down that this guy's a toe tickler and a fiend.
He is.
He's a fucking fiend. I'm sure he's a sweet
I
guy.
wonder how he's doing now. How they are all doing.
I don't know. I
Well,
one
I
of
sent
them
my well wishes.
one of them's a snitch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they get our well wishes though.
they do get our well wishes. I
Hey,
pray for them.
baby cast, the baby heads. Send
Baby
love.
heads.
Send love.
Send love
It's all love.
send love to our past friends.
Our past friends got send love. It's all love. We hate. We have no
No ill will,
No
no
ill
ill
will.
will. I love
Um,
everyone, and I believe that everyone is valid. And I believe that if you believe that I'm not the best person, you're allowed to act on it. And same for me. If I disagree with your moral standings,
yeah,
I can.
I don't think disagreeing with somebody's reason to not be friends with them.
Yes, but that's kind of what happened for some reason.
Yeah, some people disagree with that.
Yeah, some people disagree with
Disagree
that.
with that notion.
Yeah,
So you
let's
know,
just agree to disagree
mhm,
with that notion.
I'm about it.
I'm about it too, as well. Also,
Um, one thing I want the baby. What I'm trying to
baby
think of a name.
heads.
Baby heads.
Baby heads is great.
Baby heads is great.
Yeah,
What's our podcast name going to be?
let's just call it baby heads.
Baby head. What about like baby cast or baby lover cast?
I think baby heads is
What
great.
about baby sweet baby lovers?
Kind of stuck on baby
You like
heads.
baby
Yeah,
heads?
stuck on baby heads.
Okay. All right, baby heads.
That's a great baby heads.
That's beautiful.
It only took us
3 episodes.
baby heads, and I can make some art for it.
I mean, you can make tons of little baby head art,
Baby heads. We can have NFTs.
guys. Yeah, get ready for the NFT. We're also minting a new
Doge,
new
a
coin.
new coin, yeah, like Josh coin, block coin.
Yeah, baby coin. Baby coin's coming out pretty
Baby
soon.
coin's going straight to the moon.
Straight to the moon. So make sure you guys buy it ASAP, as soon as possible, because those prices are boo baby. They're gonna
And
skyrocket.
it's gonna be pretty bullish out there. Let me tell you that much.
I smell bulls in the air.
I smell bullshit, which is not what our coin is.
Our coin's not bullshit,
Our
but
coin's
you know
not
when the bulls
bullshit.
are shitting that there's
There's bulls
it's bull
around there.
season
There's bulls in the
in the kettle.
in the kettle,
Yeah,
kennel,
in the kennel. Yeah,
in the there's bulls in the pen.
bulls in the pen.
That's it.
Yeah.
We got there.
But baby lovers, baby heads.
Baby heads.
I just want you guys to, if you have people from your past, if you had an enemy, if your enemy is yourself, I want you to send love to that person,
And
to yourself, whoever.
if your enemy is the inner me,
Mm.
what is that from? The enemy is the inner me.
That's part of our Better Help Health
Better help.
ad.
Did we get a sponsor this episode?
Not yet.
They don't know about us, do they?
Not yet. Better Help will.
Better help definitely will, and then they'll be like, you know what, $500 per
Per sign.
appointment. You have to have a really shitty FaceTime with someone who's not even qualified to talk to you right now, and that's going to be $350, and their connection is going to be really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a girl I was friends with. She was doing that. She was doing the FaceTime with the therapist, and she saw the therapist's husband didn't realize she was on.
She did not have clothes on.
No, he like bit her titty.
On the FaceTime,
Yeah,
the therapist's
yeah,
husband.
yeah. So she just saw the top of this guy's head.
Guys, Better Help Health. this is what you can get. These are the services you can get.
You
Make
could
sure you subscribe using the code
baby heads
babyheads and
69 at the checkout. And it's going to take that $7,000 charge for one appointment. It's going to knock it down to $352, and we get the difference. And that's just money in our pockets for us. So I don't feel like a nuisance when I come over to someone's house and they make me food. But you know what? I would do the same. So I don't feel as much as a bad guy. I would do that for my friends. And I have. And I come bearing gifts.
Mm-hmm.
What'd I bring you?
G-Baby brought me some movies. We got Minions.
We got Minions.
Phantom Thread.
Phantom Thread. You already had.
I do have Phantom Thread already.
Inception. You don't like Christopher Nolan.
Yeah, I don't. But
yeah, but that's one you have to have.
That's one you gotta have.
Moonrise Kingdom.
Moonrise Kingdom.
Which you also don't like.
I like Moonrise Kingdom.
Okay, did you have it?
I used to have it. I lost it though.
Well, there we go.
Made its way back home.
And what else did it bring?
Smiles for a little bit.
Smiles until I had a fit.
That was all of them.
That was all of them?
Good little collect.
Man.
Yeah. We gotta watch The Fighter. You brought that one a
Did
while
I?
ago. Yeah.
I got you The Fighter.
Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
We should have watched that last night.
We should have.
That would have made us feel good.
That would have made me feel really good.
We got jazzed up.
I would have been like, this.
Inspired.
I would have been like, Christian Bale's character has nothing to do with me. I don't relate to him at all.
Which you're more Marky Mark guy?
No, I would relate.
I don't know if I've seen The Fighter. I think I might have, like,
I think
a long time ago.
I think Christian Bale's character is like, he used to be a fighter, he wanted to be, and Marky Mark is like way better than him. So the brother makes it all about himself.
Oh, they're brothers, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that.
You've seen it?
A long time ago. I don't remember much about it.
Have you seen The Machinist?
No.
That one where he loses all the weight?
Yeah, he's super skinny and fucked up looking.
That movie, I couldn't watch it ever again.
Really?
I
have to watch. That's Christopher Nolan too, right? Or is it just Christian Bale?
It's just Christian Bale.
Have you seen The Pianist?
With Adrian Brody?
Yeah.
No.
Me neither. Watch that one night.
But there's also The Brutalist. Is that the sequel to The Pianist?
Actually, it is, yeah.
Wow, that's incredible.
He's probably the only Jewish guy in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Adrian Brody?
Yeah, probably the only one.
The only cute one.
Well,
who else is there?
There's no other Jews in Hollywood.
There's none. I love Jewish people too.
I do, except for Zionists. Gotta put that out there. We don't want to. We don't want to start the war again because they just had a ceasefire.
They just stopped.
Yeah, they just had a ceasefire.
They stopped the beef.
Yeah,
that's good.
After they, you know what? No, let's not even get into it.
I don't like Zionists either. Love Jewish people though. Love Jewish people.
There's, I don't know if can we be positively racist and say that they're all funny?
Even the Zionists?
No. I'm sure they can be funny, but I don't think they're funny.
I don't think what they're doing is funny.
I don't think what they're doing.
You don't like their values.
I think one of them could come up with a really good knock-knock joke. Perhaps. I think that's a possibility, but I don't agree with what they're doing. I don't think what they're doing is funny.
Yeah, me neither.
And I don't have a stake in this.
Me neither. People think I'm Palestinian, though.
Yeah, you do. What was I calling you the other day? I called you Puerto Rican Link.
Yeah.
Because you had your beanie on weird.
Yeah.
You had your hair coming out of the front.
Yeah.
You look like a Puerto Rican Link.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I want to be Palestinian today, though.
You want to be?
Free Gaza.
I don't think you can just choose.
Free Gaza. We on the corner like Israelites. Facts.
Wow. You barred up? Is that what you came up with?
No, I've heard that somewhere else.
Well, then don't say that. Really? You got to come up with your own stuff.
Free Gaza. We on the corner like Jewish guys.
That is better. Also, you are one color today. Your denim color.
You like the monochrome?
Yeah, you're blue.
You like it?
It looks something like Rosie O'Donnell would wear, but I do like it. I do like it.
Rosie O'Donnell?
Yeah,
You still look like Rosie O'Donnell?
yeah,
I'm big now, look like Rosie O'Donnell. Got my
yeah.
monochrome on.
If you put like a little Halloween vest over the top of that, and you went to a pumpkin patch.
What are you wearing, dude?
I've been wearing
What are you wearing?
my
What do you got on?
Rocco's Modern Life,
Oh, yeah.
and the pants I've been wearing for like 7 weeks.
Camo pants.
They're not camo,
What are they? Cheetah print?
more or less,
Yeah.
and I get compliments on them every day.
Yeah. I remember when I was in 8th grade dyke too, and
Jesus Christ.
that was fun. Sorry.
Not even an insult. It was just, that was fun.
Being mean. Just trying to find something mean to say.
You were. I didn't even go that far. I just said you look kind of like Rosie O'Donnell.
That's pretty far.
You put on a little seasonal vest. It's got like knitted, like
I have a
cookie.
vest.
It's got cookie men on it.
Hold on. You talk to them. We're gonna let's wrap it up. I'll make it the vest.
Okay. Put it on too, please. Yeah, Rosie O'Donnell. Oh, I forgot I was supposed to talk. No, that's okay. That's fine. Whoa. No, you look more like a pre- um a PE teacher.
You like that vibe?
No, I don't know. That's not a vest either. It's not a vest.
It's a vest.
It's not a vest.
What is it?
It's just a sleeveless V-neck.
That's a vest.
Vests have a crack in the middle with buttons.
No, take a picture.
Okay.
Let's make this
The thumbnail.
a thumbnail.
Okay. Okay, that's it.
Bye.